C4 Waterman proudly presents the first ever big wave stand-up paddle surfing contest. It's the Quiksilver Edition Ku Ikaika Challenge at Makaha Point. This is part one of a three-part series. Seated here with me to my left is Liam Wilmot.
Morning, Tom. Thanks for having me. This is going to be an exciting contest. Let's go and see Glenn Moncada and find out a little bit more about what it's all about.
This event started in August. Brian Kailana came up to me and asked me if we'd be interested in doing a standalone contest with C4. Stand-up surfing right now is kind of the injection in the surfing world right now that has more energy than anything has in the last 15 years. Now these guys are taking it to another level. You know, surfing, and with this event, they're going to take it to another level, riding point surf, you know, 10, 15 foot waves on a stand-up board.
And that's precisely what the watermen and waterwomen are going to do. And out back, taking off on a big wave, is Kainoa McGee, who's stoked to be here.
I'm just stoked to be a part of it and excited for the sport, for bigger and better things to come. I think it's got a lot more potential, you know, it'll be fun.
And everybody's here to have fun today. Let's move on to trial round Heat 3. Opening up this heat, we have Sam Pye here, Tom, on a nice one out the back.
I'll tell you what, Liam, this guy's been out in a couple of contests this year and last year, and that experience is going to pay off in this event as he finishes first in this heat. An extreme athlete and a newcomer to the stand-up paddle surf competition, it's Chuck Patterson.
Chuck Patterson's originally from Germany, Tom, and he lives in California now, where he loves big wave surfing, and he's just really taken off on the sport of stand-up paddle surfing.
Here comes Chris Morrow. He's been in a couple of stand-up paddle surf contests, like the Makaha, and he's getting himself a nice wave here.
Yeah, some beautiful lines Chris is drawing here before he gets shut down here on the inside, Tom. Chris Morrow finishes second in this heat. Not a bad way to open up your scorecard.
Just to let you know, this is our flow, and this is how my story goes, cause I've been watching you. And I've been watching you, yeah.
In these epic conditions, every surfer feels blessed to be out at Makaha with only 4 people in the water.
I got into this event luckily from the boys, you know. They made a trials. I got in and I got to get into the main round, and it's a beautiful event. It's the first year, and hopefully this thing will go on every year, and all the boys will come around from all different parts of the world and you know, share a good day in Makaha and have a good time.
Here's Tiare Lawrence. She's one of the C4 Waterman team riders, and she just charged today and really proved why she deserves to be in these big wave contests. She didn't hold anything back.
Open water paddler and big wave charger Aaron Napoleon.
Stand-up is just blowing up, and I come down, this is just me, I come down, I sit in my car, and I kind of watch Kailana's, Melpool, I mean, you name them, and you watch and you kind of learn how to use the paddle and how to turn the board.
It's just a perfect wave, perfect venue, good mana, good people, and the way how they set up these events here, the boys come in with the skis and grab you, take you right back out. It's all about surfing. It's not about fighting for the next wave or whatever. It's all about surfing with your friends and having fun.
One, two, three, baby, take a look at me. 4, 5, 6, let me get my fix before I jump another round on your mind, baby. Take a look around, telling me what you find, baby. A funk soul brother, you can never find another. Wrap it all up, I'll take you home to my mama, put a smile on her face. Boy, like your taste, pretty long legs with such a pretty face. Roll the dice, show me something nice, give it all up. That's the way you pay the price. Just to let you know, this is our flow, and this is how my story goes, cause I've been watching you.
Moving right along to round 1, heat 1, the first of our seeded surfers.
Here we have opening up the heat Craig Davidson, and out the back, the winner of the Duke's Ocean Fest, Kamaki Worthington.
Yeah, Liam, I remember that contest well. There was a good swell coming through Waikiki during that contest, and Kamaki was able to sweep up some good waves. Here comes Keone Keolana.
Yeah, you can see how relaxed he is here, Tom. He's a local out here at Makaha, and he knows how to make the most out of these waves.
I've been watching you.
Out on the horizon, here comes Kamu Alvai, a really good competitive surfer. He's already had a few results this year, right, Tom?
That's right, he won the 2008 Makaha stand-up paddle surfing contest right here at Makaha.
Both Kamu and Craig Davidson advanced from the early morning trials. Unfortunately, it was the end of the road for Craig.
Also advancing from this heat into the quarterfinals along with Kamu is Keone Keaulana. Speaking of Keaulana, here comes Brian Keaulana in round 1, heat 2.
Jamie Mitchell here showing no signs of fatigue after just flying back from Australia after a 3-day stay there.
Boy, his arms must be tired.
Well, he loves his big wave surfing, Tom, whether it's surfing Waimea or toe surfing, and I'm sure he wouldn't want to miss the point challenge for anything.
Right on. Who's this coming in out back?
Here's our eventual second place getter from the heat. It's Keone Downing, a really established big wave surfer.
Didn't Keone Downing win the Eddie Aikau? What year was that?
That was 1990.
Man, that just seems like yesterday. We all know what the Eddie Aikau is named after, but what about the Ku Ikaika?
Ku Ikaika means to stand strong, and stand strong has many meanings, either in stand up, standing strong, or our culture, standing strong, foundation in balance, standing strong, and just standing strong in our tradition and education. Here is a real culture of watermen and waterwomen. We canoe surf, we body surf, we windsurf, kite surf. I mean, we got, toys, so no one piece of equipment makes us who we really are. It's just an extension off of what we do, and really what we do is to have fun.
He knows Makaha like the back of his hand. It's a really difficult wave with it being such a big wave and such a down the line face. You have to ride high and work it until you come to this inside bowl, and you watch how Brian uses the paddle, which in essence is the art of high performance big wave surfing. And when he cranks a big roundhouse, he keeps that paddle in the water. Part of the attraction of riding these big boards is the freedom that the paddle gives you in just making the board super loose by using it as like a third point of contact. Here's a big wave.
Yeah, here comes Scott Bass, a California surfer, not quite drawing a high enough line there. Moving right along, here we go, round 1, heat number 3. Out in the water we have Bonga Perkins, legendary longboard surfer, really taking the stand-up paddle surfing world by storm.
Another big name in the surfing world helping to legitimize stand-up paddle surfing is Raymana Bostelier, the Tahitian.
Actually today was insane, all day was insane, very beautiful waves and good people, and I love Makaha, I love the people. I love the stand-up, the sport itself, so no, it's good.
Both Raimana and Bonga will advance to the quarterfinals. Coming in from the point, Ekolu Kalama taking third place in the heat, but getting some really nice waves today. Like this one here where he takes it all the way across the section, so it reforms into a nice bowl. Tries to build up some points with a giant floater, but can't quite stick it. I hope you enjoyed this first part of the Quiksilver Edition Ku Ikaika, brought to you by C4 Waterman. For all your stand-up paddle surfing needs, visit c4waterman.com. I'm your host, Tommy Stokes, signing off for Liam Wilmot, saying aloha. All right.